Hello and welcome back. Today we are playing L.A Noire on the PS4. And today the last we left off, we just finished off the patrol case. We got promoted to the traffic case, which we are now doing the driver's seat. Without further ado, let's proceed. Oh, wrong button. Hope I got that right. It has been quite some time since I last played the game, which I do apologize. I was away for a month.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
So, we got ourselves a case.
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only two serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Alright, let's get to work. Can't wait to get the case going. So I am playing on the PS4. It is not the Slim or the Pro.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
This way.
Yeah, you're wasting time. Get out of here.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh.
I don't have time for your song and dance right now.
Alright, so I did go down wrong steps. So
You know
trying
this
to
place?
get in.
Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units, so 459,
So,
just
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Burkowski?
Identify.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was shipping.
You need the map. Where are we going?
I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years.
I got an achievement for that. A cop on every corner. I know in the PS3 version with the DLC content you were able to get the Tommy gun, but in this one I'm not too sure. I would have to definitely check if I was able to grab it or not. Ah, this one.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
So, like I said, the last time we left off was part 2 of the.
I need to get
traffic.
back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
So those who have played this or watched it on other channels, you do know what's going on with this case already.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if
So
you
do I.
start. You don't
But
know
I'm
what
not
to do
gonna wait
next,
for those
just
who
come talk
haven't.
to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Let's run up. Ain't got time to walk slow.
You giving me the hi-hat?
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
So definitely this would be something to look at.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Don't need to keep looking at it anymore. Don't think the title would be used at any chance, but whatever.
Not everything here is going
Nope.
to be relevant.
So we'll dump the trunk. We'll go to the.
Doc?
Detective.
Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
So we got a wallet. So let's open it up and take a look.
Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Good question. Not too sure yet. Definitely still gotta keep digging into more. So there are glasses.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Okay, so we have the name of the manufacturer. That means the glasses from the looks of it.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
I think that's about it for that. There might be one more.
You guys take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done.
To
And we're
look at.
still punching the clock.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Yep. But if you guys, and ladies, think what I'm thinking, I don't think it's actually human blood. But do stay tuned to find out more. I do definitely want to still keep looking at it a little bit. You never know what you may find for more evidence. But I think for now it might be safe to say that we might have found it all. We'll go back and talk to the guy. Actually. Drop clues. Tuition. So we got traffic, we got vice, homicide, and arson, which is the last one, looks like.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Well, looks like he's telling the truth.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
I'm definitely gonna press L1. So it's either good cop or bad cop. So far he's been honest with us. Although this one could be either way. Let's say good cop.
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Okay, so that was bad cop, my bad. So we got 2 right out of the 4.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
He didn't look away. So let's say honest.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
So one of the Cocos is a Studebaker, which I actually worked on when I was in high school in 2010. We actually did an engine swap out of it, and it was pretty cool. We had to reroute the gas lines, so I did get to work on a automobile. I do like the old automobiles, of course. Thanks to those who have subscribed as well. Welcome to Team Drift.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill.
Hopefully to get some likes on the videos too, but then again, it's good to know that you guys and ladies all watch or enjoying the content I'm providing you.
There's no stiff yet, so
but
let's see how it plays
definitely thumbs up, drift up the like button if you'd like to. It does help to show that you are enjoying the content even more. I was trying to actually...
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, bro. Doesn't add up.
As I was saying though, I was trying to get recording something on the PC, World of Warships. Is what I was trying to record, trying to say.
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
I was trying to record World of Warships today, but...
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
First, let's check on this side.
Incidental.
So that's nothing to worry about.
Where you going, Phelps? This is the place.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Nope, wrong one.
That can't be right. No, that won't work. That looks wrong.
Ah, so it was a blue pipe that's missing.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Might be. Just might be. So at least we have a little bit of a clue to go on now, since we did get that done.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
So we got welcome into the house. Let's go sit down, have a conversation.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
So we already did the one, so that's... Oh. The outside, so we can just focus in on the house.
Cavanaughs. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
So he's wearing the glasses.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Yep. So the case is where the glasses should have been in, but as we can tell, they are not there because they are at the train tracks. I think that might be it as far as we can see. Oh.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Very fishy. Something's going on. So there's a big one, medium missing, and then there's a small one. So there's 2 of those in the house. Good to know. Oh.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago. wonder if someone in the house bought this unit knowing how they would use the parts.
I'm guessing not, but you never know. So that one port you just see in the picture is what's missing from that other pipe. Oh, we got a paper. Put the controller down for a second.
Lie
So
down,
we can watch
make
it.
yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, the occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Very interesting on what's going on. Yes, we got that. So there's actually 3 in the house apparently, not just 2.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Cavanaughs Bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Cavanaughs Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, so we got that. Let's now
I'm all right now, Detective.
investigate the lady.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Someone's been honest, so
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
I'm gonna use one more intuition to move an answer. I'm gonna say she could be telling the truth, but I'm gonna say
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, Detective? Find my husband, you incompetent fool, or the LAPD will be facing a lawsuit.
Okay, so that was probably truthful.
Your husband frequents Cavanaughs Bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
I'm gonna say.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
So apparently the second one that
Did your
I
husband
asked
tell you
should
where
have
he
been
was
right.
going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
I'll
So nothing
say
out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
I don't think. Yeah, I wasn't back up. Maybe accused.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture. You're wrong. I presume it's too much to expect an apology.
Okay, so that's probably good.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Look through it once.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
So I didn't do too good at all. They were mostly honest from what I was getting at. But, you know, can tell. Location. Sit.
You can drive.
Yeah, he can drive. I'm done trying to drive.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
So I don't think I'll be driving too much within this playthrough of L.A Noire. But I have driven quite a bit through the first part 1 and part 2 and part 3 a little bit, so. Oh, here we go. Let's go check it out.
No, you don't.
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
How about you go home and sleep it off, or find someone to sleep it off?
Looking for someone?
Please.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
He's only a writer. He can't
Frank
really
Morgan?
help.
Who's asked?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
He didn't look away, but I'm this.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Abandoned vehicle, receipt for lap hog.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We could call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I don't think that's actually true. I'm gonna say bad cop.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all.
That was.
Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go.
No, you don't.
It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee faster next time.
So we got him arrested, and we gotta go get his so-called friend.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
So what I like about this is you can use the touchpad on the PS4 controller to do it, which is definitely a big help.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, I'll let him drive. He doesn't do anything. When I last played this on a PS3, I pretty much did all the driving.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
I don't think I'm going to be doing too much of that, accepting the calls for other crimes going on. I probably could, but there's 40 of them. Well, now 39, roughly. But definitely not what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on the story mode, or
let's check the place out. Come on.
Campaign of the game, so doing the playthrough. But I could venture off a little bit.
Apartment 2.
This might get into a little bit of a brawl. We'll have to wait and find out and see what happens. Apartment 1 to 4. Nope, wrong one. Other side.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Yeah,
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Yeah, doesn't count to do that.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Golden Boy. So, we did get all the questions right, but we did get all the clues, so that's good. 5 stores. We did cost us a little bit of money into the vehicle. We'll see what the next one is. So, on that note, since it is already 40 minutes into the video, I'd like to say, hope you ladies and gentlemen had enjoyed the video. Do come back for more, because this will be coming up every so often. But until then, this is Drift Stepper signing out.